brothers and sisters, may the Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened. Which one of you would hand his son a stone when he asked for a loaf of bread, or a snake when he asked for a fish? If you then who are wicked know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good things to you and to those who ask him? Do to others whatever you would have them do to you. This is the law and the prophets." The Gospel of the Lord. Yesterday we were reminded of the concept of signs and how we have to read the signs correctly and recognize what's happening. We find today that the church returns again to the same theme as of Tuesday, the theme of prayer. On Tuesday we looked at the Lord's Prayer as the prayer that's par excellence, a way for us to be in dialogue with God. And today we're reminded that prayer has to be persistent on our part, and it also is a twofold role. The image today is the door, and if you think about some of the concepts for the door, depending on the size of the door, it already tells you something about what's on the other side. In a massive cathedral like here, the big double doors in the front bespeak the fact that there's something very large on the other side of that place. A small little door into an apartment or a double door into a larger home already kind of creates for us an image as to what's on the other side. That door can be twofold for us. It can be a way to protect and to keep things out. It can also be a way to open up and invite. And of course, on the image today, we're reminded that the part for us to do is to knock on the door. God waits for us to ask and to seek. And once we knock, the other side of the coin takes place. God, who hears it, listens, opens the door. And just as that's the case in our prayer with him, so in turn, being prayer is not just a monologue, but a dialogue. It has to be with us. So sometimes we're on the other side of the door. It's up to us to hear God calling us and to open the door to him. And again, he won't force himself in on us. He will rather wait for us to accept the invitation and say yes. The season of Lent is a time for us to look at where we are. Are we inside the door, keeping God out? Or are we outside the door, trying to get in? And depending on where we are in our journey with him will make all the difference in the world as to what will happen in our lives. It's also interesting that at the conclusion of this segment from Matthew's Gospel, Jesus gives the image of how even the wicked give good things for their children. And if that's the case, how much more so will the Heavenly Father give us good things? If we look at the parallel account in Luke, it doesn't say that the Heavenly Father will give us good things. It says the Heavenly Father will give us the Spirit. And of course, St. Paul, in reflecting upon the Spirit, suggests the Spirit prays and speaks on our behalf even when we're not able to. And so the ultimate gift, of course, is to keep the door open all the time. And in those moments when we find ourselves not responding as well as we could, we believe in God's care and concern for us, that he still continues to hear us and to see us and hear the petition that we can't offer from our lips, but the one which the Spirit offers within us.